Okay, day 7, according to the YouTubes. And today we're going to be doing arms and shoulders. The last time I did that was day 4. And the reason I'm circling back around on that is I think I probably have a bit more in the tank there. And I need something to replace the workout that I ended up skipping on Friday. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know how much talking I'll be doing. I'm sure I'll find something to say as I go along. And I may end up getting interrupted. I have a delivery coming from Amazon, but we'll deal with that as we do. Rudolph is here in attendance. Come here, buddy. Up. And he'll be joining us. Isn't that right? Come here. I need my thumbnail. Come. I know you just want to go poop after you woke up. Oh. Here. Ralph. Nope, not having it? Okay, alright, sorry. I didn't mean to torture you. Oh. Indeed. Very lazy Sunday. Aside from this. Hello. I can tell which side you slept on because one side is warmer than the other. That's the way it goes. Alright. Let's do some arms. Thanks, buddy. Your thumbnail is much appreciated. Okay. Alright, first on the list is regular old plain Jane curls, and what I'm going to be doing is bumping up to 25. And that way, I've got an extra 5 pounds on. When I go to do the hammer curls, I'll be up 5 pounds as well. So let's get started. I know 25 is so weak. There are guys out there who are curling like 50 or 60. I don't know how they do it. One. I'm just trying to maintain perfect form if I can. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Alright, 30-second break, then we'll continue. 25 doesn't feel like a lot, and I don't feel like I'm really showing any fatigue, but I am starting to feel it at the end of that 8th rep. I'm just as stoic as your grandfather about it. Okay. I've gone back to Apple in the short term, taken all the email off my phone as well. So, totally cutting back on my tech addiction a little bit while we're here. Making one change, might as well make them all, right? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. See? 8. And I have an S25 Ultra and Galaxy Watch on the shelf, but I love this little iPhone mini. This thing is so cool. It's so light. It's like it's not even in my pocket. Protein fart. There we go. And it's utterly frustrating to use. Nothing's in the right spot. The icons really suck. The interface really sucks. But it's a great way to avoid being too tech dependent, oddly enough. Works great with a watch too. Alright, third set out of 5. Keep going. Alternating this time. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. Is that right? Did I don't know. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. Start to feel a bit of a burn there. Awesome. 6. 7. 7. 8. Was that the third or the fourth set? Oh god, I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. So on my Samsung, I tend to like 4 or 5 different emails, 2 of which are work, 3 are personal. All my socials are on that phone. This one, I took all the email off, took all the socials off. If I want to look at Instagram, I got to log in through a browser, same as Facebook. And if I want to check my email, I got to go to a laptop and sit somewhere and look at my email. So I think this is going to be a really interesting experiment to see how I do with less integration. Turn 40, turn into a fucking boomer with technology. It's amazing. Alright. Well, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I guess the other thing too is I work in an organization where it's all of the laborers and blue collar guys are on Android, and all the managers are on iPhones. Useless, very useful. Going the other way. So transcending to management in terms of my phone choice seems to be just sort of part of the uniform. I guess that's the way it goes. It's interesting being this age, and some of you who are older than this will have similar stories, and some of you who are younger will be amazed or horrified. But when I was coming up, we still had dial-up internet, if we had the internet at all, floppy disks, all that stuff. And in my lifespan, we've evolved to what we have today, which is the burgeoning of AI, these incredible pocket devices, I think basically an evolved internet, social media, etc. And it came to being all during the course of my lifespan, basically, which is crazy. All right, 5th and final set, I'm going to jump over to, I think, yeah, we'll do one more. Then we'll jump over to hammers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give that guy a break. 6. Just trying to keep my elbows locked in. 7. 8. 8. Very good. Okay. As noted, we're going to bump over to 30 for those hammer curls. So tolerance is usually a little bit higher. And I'll be back shortly once I grab a glass. What's rather embarrassing is I think I did 25 the last time, so I really actually didn't raise any weight. To make up for it, these guys are going to go to 35. Because I feel like a deal. All right, see how we do with this. This might be overtraining. This might lead to another set of muscle ossifications that hurt me for a week. We'll see. All right, hammer curls. 5 sets of 8. Probably going to go singles on these. 1. I may go back to 30 if I have to use momentum to lift. 2. Oh, definitely feeling it. 3. I know I'm right kind of on the edge because it's exposing a little bit of strength difference between left and right. 4. 4. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to pull myself out of line on that, so I'm going to go back to 30. Take my licks. So notice how I'm starting to deviate with this arm when I'm trying to lift? I don't like that. So I'd rather maintain a pretty decent form and stick to the plan. It's okay. I'm only a week into this. I've got time. All right, let's go with round 2. 30s on hammers. Let's see what we do with this. Okay. 1. And I'm also trying to control the negative. 2. 1, 2, 2. Starting to work up a little bit of a sweat. 3, 3, 4. You know, it's good when I start sounding like a retard. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. I'm not being dramatic, this just really kind of sucks. Okay. Very well. That's good. Okay. Just going to take another moment longer on that one. So I bought Haagen-Dazs ice cream, by the way, and I know why women like it. That shit has a tranquilizer in it. It's gotta. Because after eating a cup of that, I feel like I'm just on lorazepam. So that's probably why women really dig Haagen-Dazs. All right. Another set of 30s, even in my diminished capacity. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, or not lorazepam, Valium. 7, 7, 8, 8. Excellent. Okay. Damn, bro. These weights got hands. Okay. Maybe I did 25 on these the last time in 20. Maybe I am doing more than I thought I was doing. Alright, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Oh, I'm glad you can't see my face right now. Okay. Alright, what's next? So, round. Hi. Well, I think what we're going to do next is I'm going to do my lay down Skullcrushers because I really hate doing them. That's not too bad. And as before, I'm going to pick a weight that I know I can do without breaking form, which is a pitifully low 15. And when we're back, we'll go ahead and 14 mil lens today, by the way. So typically, I would film with the 24 to 105G. This is the 14 mil GM, which is a great lens. I think it's the best lens that Sony has ever made. It's very niche. You wouldn't necessarily want it for a lot of things. But for real estate, for urban exploration, anywhere where you want to get a lot of stuff in frame and you don't want it totally distorted, it's a great choice. All right, Skullcrushers, 5x8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what's funny? I think I probably look great doing this, but I'm pretty sure the video makes me look cringe as fuck. But the key to happiness is accepting your cringe and leaning into it. So even if you think you look good, other people may not, and you have to be okay with that. That's my philosophy lesson for the day. All right. Doesn't mean you shouldn't self-improve, but it's just good to know that nobody was looking, and if they are, they probably don't matter. All right. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, I suppose, albeit I'm not really living by my own code of conduct, I really rarely, if ever, go to a proper gym because I don't really want to be seen. Like, you got to be ready to go to the gym before you go to the gym. You got to be kind of fit if you're going to be in a public place. I don't know. I don't think I could go to the gym if I was like 300 pounds overweight, like a public gym. Just couldn't do it. I don't have the balls to do that. Good for people who can. But I prefer to look good in the comfort of my own home, or get looking good in the comfort of my own home. And then when I have to finish, when I got to refine, I'll go to the gym. And I'll do that there. Okay, third set. 1, 2, feeling it anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. 7. I gotta do the cat box tonight. Thanks for reminding me, Rudolph. 8. 8. Okay, so there's set number 3. Set that aside for a quick sec. Yeah. All right, 17 minutes in. We're now on the 4th set of the 3rd exercise, which is pretty good, keeping a good pace. Heart rate somewhere in the low hundreds, so 103 now. And continuing upwards. All right, so let's get this 4th one done. And then we will continue with tricep kickbacks, which always make me feel and look goofy. But I guess, per earlier discussions, leaning into your own cringe is a great way to grow. All right, just makes me look goofy. 5, Someone's going to find these tapes 30 years from now. They can be like, wow, the kitty was so young. It's like getting one of those videos from 15 years ago where they're showing a little tiny kitty the size of a teacup. And you just know that cat's already dead or on its way out 15 years later. All right, I think that's 8. Yeah. All right, one last set. Hey, buddy, how was the litter box? Does it need to be done? Yeah? Hey. Come here. Just got to take a moment before we do our last set. All right, last set. One thing that always bothers me about Facebook Marketplace is these people are so desperate to sell their stuff. They don't answer any fucking messages. I mean, look, I want to buy your camera. There's money in my pocket to give you. And you don't answer? Or worse, you leave me on red. Like, are you just not interested in making money today? Is that what's going on here? Because I'm trying to find a Fuji X100, either F, V, or 6, or F, so 4, 5, or 6. And the 5 and the 6 are being scalped really hardcore. We're talking like $3,000 plus for an X106, and those people deserve bowel cancer as far as I'm concerned. Anybody who's scalping a camera needs to be put down. They need to lose their house, and all their children have to have small penises, even girls. So, concentrating on finding the 4, and I found one, just a little bit out of town. I go get it, but they didn't answer in the fucking emails. So, what am I supposed to do? All right. As noted, tricep kickbacks. We do that next. Gonna look like a bit of a goofball doing it. Half the Naruto run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is working. 6, 7, 8. So the reason I'm buying a small camera is kind of this theme of minimizing my gear. I have a Fuji X-T50, which is probably the best body I've purchased ever for the purpose of taking still photographs. I had a Fuji X-E4, I dropped it, I broke it. Would have cost too much for repair, so I went through an X-T30, an X-T32, and then jumped over to the 50, and I like it. But in terms of size, with the 35mm prime, it's not exactly small. Like you can't just fit it in your pocket, right? So what I want to do is I want to buy an X100 with that little tiny Pancake 27 on it and no protrusions, and I think that'll fit a lot nicer for travel. All right, next set. But again, if people don't answer the fucking phone, don't answer the email, don't answer the messages, I can't give them money. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3. See there, I'm more pissed now, I'm lifting more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will say this. If you ever want to feel your triceps, try these in the form that I'm doing them. Perfect. Okay. Coming up, third set. Wait. Yeah, that's what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think one of the interesting things also, aside from the pocketability and portability of something like the X100, is that it imposes constraints on the artistic process. You only have one focal length, you only have one body, you have no ability to zoom, you can't really crop too much, and you're with what you got. And I think there's something to that. Like this camera that we're on right now is a Sony FX3. That's a $6,000 body here. The lens is another $2, that's $7. The mic is another $300. That's okay. So we're at $7,500, and it's big and it's bulky. It lets me do anything I want. I could go create a feature film on this. I could do any of a number of things. But an X100, I can throw in my jacket pocket. And sure, it's going to constrain me, but I'm going to have to work within those constraints. I'm going to have to think a lot harder about how I want to do something. And that's what I like about it. Or it makes me choose what I want to do from a finite selection of things that I could do. So, yeah. Maybe that's part of the subconscious reason I've drifted back to iPhone for my S25 Ultra this week, too. Done yet? Can we move on? I think I've got another set of those in me, so I'm going to do another set. And then after this, so we've now got 4 exercises left. Wrist curls, reverse curls, and dumbbell front and lateral raises. So we're going to do that. Was this 4 or was this 5? I feel like it was 5. I'm not going to roll the tape, so we'll leave these guys be. And then we're going to go ahead and sit down and do the wrist curls. So I feel like having a bit of a break. So I'll be back when we're ready to go with those. Wrist curls, and I think I was doing 25 or 30 the last time, and that's what I'm going to do again this time. I'm not really sure these are worth doing, to be honest, because I think the reverse curls, I kind of tend to handle this and saves a lot of strain on my wrist, but we're going to do them anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely feel it working. 6, 7, 8. I wish these weren't quite as large because controlling the lateral twist is being a little bit difficult. Or is that torsional? I don't know which. 2, 3, all the way down. 4, 5. I'm not applying any lift, I'm just trying to stabilize. 7, 8. Oh my goodness. Alright, shockingly hard to do. But again, I think it's that lateral twist, which I'm trying to control now. So yeah, I think the theme unintentionally is sort of minimizing my footprint in terms of technology and in terms of gear. I hadn't intended for it to go that way. I love having a lot of stuff, but sometimes it's kind of nice to have less. If I could find the one perfect camera and the one perfect focal length, that's all I'd need. Right now I'm real close with that 35-1.4 and Fuji X-T50, but I gotta see if maybe I could do a little bit better. Okay, I wonder if this might be better. Yeah. 2. Definitely feels better. 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're doing 30 on these, by the way, if I didn't mention it. God damn. Okay. I work with my arms and hands all day, and I get the sense that by about 55 or 60, my wrists are going to be shot. So maybe in the long term I shouldn't be doing these. Definitely feeling it though. And this is the Ultra, by the way, not the second or the black one, just a first gen. One thing I found is shopping for Apple gear, and I don't know if Apple allows this to go on purpose, is that they tend to, there tend to be a lot of very interesting and very close replications and counterfeits of Apple products on Marketplace these days. And it's really turning into a trust issue. I don't want to buy used Apple gear anymore because the AirPods are probably fake. The phones are usually pretty good, can't do much about that, but all the accessories, it's so easy to get burnt. And I've almost been burnt on watches, I've almost been burnt on AirPods, and if I were a man of no morals, I would probably be ordering genuine Apple products on Amazon and then returning them with a fake in the box, because nobody's going to check. Because I know people have purchased refurbished from Amazon and gotten a fake product in the box that is genuine, refurbished, quote unquote. 2, 3. I guess if the deal is too good, don't take it because it's probably not real. 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Good. Ouch. That hurt. The wrist curls are giving me belly sweat. What the hell is going on? Okay. I think we're going to do one more of those, and I'm going to take a break, use the washroom, and we'll come back and do some more genuine exercises. Making great time. It's only been a half hour. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, good, done. And then the side. 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. All right. Take a break, then we're going to come back and do our reverse curl. Right, we got reverse curls. Now, last week I believe I did 25s on these, or maybe even 20s. We're going to try for 30s today, as we kind of work back to what would normally be ideal for me. And we'll see how we do. We're 34 minutes in by the clock, and we've handled a lot of the workout, proving that this can be done efficiently. Also, I may have forgotten to do fifth sets on a few of these. You can count. I hope people just listen to this in the background if they ever come around to seeing it. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Well, if I'm starting to hiss, it must be working. All right. Doing good. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. This is going to be a hard fought 8. 5, 6, 6. Okay, cool. Okay, that's more strenuous than I expected, and it also pumped my heart rate up to 113th, so obviously it's working. Okay. 1, 2, oh, I don't know if this is going to do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. 124, the old ticker. Okay. Is that black? Yeah, I don't think so, man. Okay, I gotta drop the last set to 25 like a loser, but I'm starting to feel it in my wrist, so I just want to close off with a little bit less weight. And then we get 2 lightweight ones, which is going to be the lateral and forward raises, which I'm really looking forward to. Those are fun to post out on. All right. Okay, good enough. Okay, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow, I have a feeling, because I've actually pushed pretty hard tonight. Okay. All right, back after the short commercial break. There's a cat. Hi, kitty. What's up? Whoa. Got any weapons, sharps, sticky things? Anything that's gonna hurt me? Pat, pat, pat. Nope. All right, good. All right. We're gonna try our laterals. I've moved to 15 for these from 10. I'm gonna do one aside or alternate them because I think if I do both, I might end up throwing myself out of whack. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Okay, good. So I think 15 is about right for these, so I'll continue to do with that for the next one. I think I'll recalibrate to 20 after. I wonder if my neighbors think it's weird that I'm very quiet except for an hour each evening. Well, I guess I'll never know. Admittedly though, they generally tend to hear a lot of sex, or were when I was with somebody. The walls are very thin here. Okay. Next. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. All right. Okay, third set. I'm gonna have to start calling it how many sets because I tend to forget. All right, go from the back this time. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Oh my God, my nose is itchy. Ah, jeez. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. All right, soon to be coming for the fourth set. I'll just harass the cat for a minute. Well, what do you think? Another week? We can make it. It's only 7 days. All right. One. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Definitely feeling it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the last set, which are going to be the front raises. I'll be back in a second. Last exercise, rather, we're going to do front raises. I've gone back down to 10 for these because that's an extremely injury-prone zone. So I'm just going to get the bare minimum in. That'll give me a little bit of sweat. I'm just going to try and build up some tolerance for heavier weights over time. All right, one. Form is good, so I'm going to go ahead and jump to doubles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is like the opposite of ego lifting. This is the imposter syndrome lift, as little as possible. Although I'm still feeling it back here, so it's working. There's a little bit of a burn there, so obviously it's good. All right, second set. Again, first one's going to be, we'll just do them together. 1, 2, controlling the negative as I should. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, coming back for a second in the third set. Okay, so I think we've got 2 more left. Get those guys done really quick, and then we're going to call it a day. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. All right, 1 left. Row. I think we're still going to come in under the hour, at least by time. Your video is going to be a little shorter because I took breaks. All right, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I think that wraps that up. And that was a good workout, actually. I was very happy to be here. I was not very well rested, but I think at the end of the day, as long as you've got sufficient energy, or at least a little bit of energy, it's easy to push through a workout. So, good. So tomorrow we'll reconvene at the usual time for chest, which is, I've sort of been off all week. These guys are finally healed up, feeling pretty firm, pretty good. My titties. So yeah, we'll jump on that tomorrow, which is a Monday. All right, thank you so much for coming along.